Yo, Philly, welcome back to The Narrative. And today we here and we got a story that goes beyond the hood. This is my friend, Kai. He's only 14, by the way. And we're going to be sharing a little bit of his story. He experienced some real pain, losses, and some downs in his life. You just want to turn that around and figure out how, spaces like the Teen Tech Center can be a good place for him to come and turn his life around for the better. My first question is, what was it like for you being younger and growing up? Can you share a little bit of your backstory for me?
It was hard. It was definitely hard.
Mm-hmm.
There was times where sometimes you almost went to sleep starving, but your mom would always make it right. There would be times where we would have to move at least every month, or we would have to just have to struggle. We would have to share meals. We would have times where we didn't have no light in the house or no electric or anything for real. So yeah, I grew up like that.
Your experiences with the way you grew up and everything like that, do you feel like it was other people around you had it easier? Did you feel like life was normal? Did you feel like it was harder?
Well, at my time, I feel like because I went to a whole different school. Like my peoples, they looked out for me. They looked out for me. Like my grandma, my grandpa, my uncles, aunts.
Mm-hmm.
But they wasn't related to my mom, so it would be a little weird. But the school I went to, I always felt like everybody had it easier. Everybody had a phone. Everybody had iPhones. New designer, or Yeezys or Nike and stuff like that. I grew up with Nike and stuff like that, but they will always have something new every day or every week.
Right.
So I felt like I was just different.
Okay. And so what's something you would tell your younger self for him to feel like he's loved and, you know what I'm saying, he's not so different from everybody else?
I definitely tell myself, don't worry about what nobody say. Try your best, and things would get better. Because you get blessings all the time from anywhere. God made sure we breathing right now.
Amen.
God making sure that we see, hear.
This is why I wanted to talk to you today, especially because it's you never really know what's going through somebody's mind all the time. So it's
Yeah.
I try my best to spread positivity, but not everybody's like that. You know what I'm saying? People may see you and they assume certain things about you because the way you look, the way you dress, or just because of your story, and they just assume the worst without even taking a second thought to think about you're an actual human. And you a kid on top of that, and you already been through so much stuff that a lot of people don't have to go through.
Or haven't been through.
Yeah. So, on top of that, do you have support systems at home? Do you have people that you talk to, anybody that you're close with?
Probably somebody that I really talk to, to get me through something. It's mainly my grandma, and especially my grandma, because she the person that's always made sure I've been good, or made sure that I calm down, or she'll call my teacher and tell them to take my medicine because I got anger issues, and make sure that things wouldn't happen to me. She one of the reasons why I'm probably not dead to this day.
So, as you know, I'm not sure how many people that be watching know this, but the Teen Tech is a center where people can create, be themselves, and just sharpen their tools. So, being with that information, how do you think that the Teen Tech Center will help out people like you, and how has it helped you so far?
The Teen Tech Center is the safe place. That's where I get away from stuff. It's not even just to do things there. Miss T or Miss Lee, they'll give me advice. Or it's just the people you find there. It's or you could find your friends without being in the hood.
Right.
Like you don't gotta stand in the corner, cool.
Right.
Or like you could like in a rap studio, like you could make a song without being in the hood. You could edit without being in the hood. You could play a game without being in the hood. You could do something.
So you feel like it's a good environment change?
It's a real good environment. Like it helped me personally. Like with Miss C, like when you curse, that's 10 push-ups. Like I stopped wanting to do push-ups, so I just stopped cursing. Like it just helped me anyway. Like they got games here that you don't got at home, so like that definitely helps you out if you're a gamer. So yeah, I just feel like it's good.
And my last question would be for any kids out here that's watching that may be going through similar situations like you, or just not so favored in life, or feeling like they're struggling. What message would you say to them right now for the people?
This part is for like the people with anger issues. If like your teacher getting on your nerve, please don't snap. Like a fight could lead into probation, like I was on, and you're gonna wind up being expelled to the point where you can't learn no more, or being homeschooled, or being on an ankle monitor. You don't want to, for sure. And like for other kids, like stay quiet. Let other people talk, or if somebody's making you mad, aggravating you, just be quiet. Let them talk. Like.
Exactly.
So just don't let it get on you. Yeah.
Oh, that was a good message, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate you for coming and talking about your life story. I'm saying you got deep today and kept it real.